Hello everyone, this is Tyler Krompiatek from Coley at Canisius College. In this video we will cover matching questions in D2L quizzes. The matching question option in quizzes can be used to provide traditional word bank or phrases and match to their meanings, match historical events to people or times, formulas to their uses, and so on. In this video we will have 6 historical figures connected to Canisius College that I want students to match to the correct event, of which I will have 8 different events to choose from. I am currently in the questions options for a quiz that I already made. To add a matching question, click on the Add button. It's a blue button in the upper left. Click on New Question, and scroll down until you find Matching, which is beneath fill in the blanks and above Ordering. You will be sent to this new window called the New Matching Question, and there will be some general options to choose from. Title is an optional thing that is used mostly to find this particular matching question very quickly if you save this to the question library. Number of points I want the question to be worth. For this particular question, I'll have it worth 6 points, as I'm going to be using six historical figures, and it'll just be a little easier to explain things later on when I get down to certain things. Difficulty does not really do anything. It doesn't make any major changes or anything. It's just a really quick way to help you define how many points this particular question should be worth in comparison to other questions. However, question text is the most important thing here. This is where you're going to tell students what you want them to do, how you want them to match things. So I'm going to type in, for my particular question demo here, match the person to the correct historical event. I can also add in an image here. So this will be kind of like a cover image that you can see in some online articles and such. I don't really find this to be useful typically, but you might find it useful. And then we have another section called choices, but under that, which this should really be its own section, is grading. The first option we have is equally weighted. So this basically means that each correct answer, of which I'm going to have 6 again, counts as 1/6 of the point total. So since I have 6 of them, each one is going to count as 1 point for this particular question. If, for example, they get 4 correct out of the 6, they get 4 points for this particular question. If they get all 6 of them correct, they get 6, and so on and so forth. All or nothing, the student has to answer all of these matching questions correctly, otherwise they get 0 points. Right minus wrong is very similar to equally weighted, as they all count, since this question is worth 6 points, they all count as 1 point if they get it correct, but if they get it wrong, they get minus 1 point. This does not go below 0 though. So for example, if a student gets 4 wrong and 2 correct, they get a 0. They don't get -2 or anything like that. They just get a 0. If they get 3 correct and 3 wrong, they get a 0. If they get 4 correct and 2 wrong, they get 2 points, and so on and so forth. So the next thing that we want to do is click Add Choices. So these are going to be, since I'm doing historical figures and events, this is going to be where you're going to put your events. If you're doing definitions and word banks, this is where you're going to put your definitions. D2L automatically gives us 2 choices. And since I want to add more choices, I want there to be 8 choices total, I need to actually type in not 8, but 6. And that will add an additional 6 choices here. I highly recommend doing this before you type in things into the add choices and later on into the match, because it loads a lot faster than if you have text in those things. So I'm going to click on add choice, and then I'm going to quickly scroll down after choices to matches, and I want 6 matches. So I already get 2 matches here, so I'm going to type in 4 and then click on add match. Now I can start typing in my events or copying and pasting in my events. Again, I can add videos, pictures, links to other articles and such, but I already have looked up certain historical events and such, so I'm just going to start typing those in, and after I do the first one, I'll catch you back until I get done with all of the choices. Alright, so I'm done with my choices here. So let's say, for example, I accidentally just don't, I added an extra choice that I just don't want, which I didn't do here, but just for the sake of things, I can click on this little trash can right here to remove the particular option that I want to remove. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my matches, which I already added my matches, but I'm going to type in the answers now. So I'll do the first one on screen, and then I will catch you back later on. Alright, so I'm done with that, and now I need to match these up to the correct choice. So what will happen when your students see this, even if you go down the line and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you go down the line and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the correct answers, what the students will see is these will be rearranged. It won't be in order as you see them now. However, when I was typing in things and looking up things for doing this particular demo, what I did was, I believe I switched around a couple of answers up here. So you can even rearrange it that way if you so choose, but it's not required of you to do that. And just to make things easier, I would highly recommend just going down the line with that, because then you can just go 1, 2, 3, and you don't have to keep on scrolling up and down and trying to figure out which answer goes to which. So that's really about it for that. I'm going to click on preview first, because if I click on save, it's just going to send me back to the questions area over there. So I'll click on preview so I can take a look at this and see what my students will see. So, as I said before, these are not in the order that they were when I was creating the matching question, so they are in a randomized order now. So Canisius College is number 5. Whoopsie. This one is Most Revered John Tinnen. 6. St. Ignatius of Loyola is 1. Peter Canisius is 3. Pope Gregory the 15th is number 2. And this guy is number 7. They'll let me know, also when grading the question, it would appear as this when students go to see the view after the quiz to see the correct answers and such. I'll just hit done now that I'm done viewing it. Just as a brief side note though, although I have only 6 matches and 8 choices, I can have 8 matches and 8 choices, 4 matches and 8 choices, and so on. We recommend not having more matches than you have choices, but it is possible to do more matches than you have choices. You may also have multiple matches matched to the same choice. So I'm almost done. I already previewed this, so I don't need to check to make sure that everything looks okay. So I can just hit save right here. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, please email the ITS Help Desk at helpdesk@canisius.edu. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.